Hey there guys, and welcome to a graphic guide for the Halls of Atonement dungeon. The entrance for this one is over here on the east coast of Revendreth. Venthyr players have the unique ability to recruit loyal Stoneborn gargoyles found throughout the dungeon to fight for you for 30 seconds. Our first boss is Halkias, and to summon him you're going to need to kill the 3 Shard of Halkias mobs located here around the first zone. For Halkias himself, on Mythic everyone needs to be standing within this red ring at all times, lest his sunlight visions perma-fear you for the entire fight, and I totally didn't learn that the hard way. Halkias will alternate between the abilities Crumbling Slam and Heave Debris. Crumbling Slam hits players in melee range directly in front of him, and Heave Debris hurls a rock at a random player's location, so dodge that swirly. Both of these abilities will leave a pile of glass shards at their location that are going to persist for the entire fight, so tanks, you're going to need to move the boss around the arena and everyone needs to follow closely to stay in that ring. The big nasty mechanic of the fight is Refracted Synlight. After every 4 glass puddles, Halkias will hunker down and channel 4 beams outwards while rotating in random directions. Just avoid the beams while dodging any glass shards on the ground, and watch for any sudden changes in direction, and stay in that ring. Next up is Echelon. He's going to periodically create swirlies of Blood Torrent under random players that last the whole fight, so you're going to dodge those. Stone Shattering Leap is a crucial mechanic where Echelon will charge up a body slam on a random player, and it's going to leave a heavy dot on anyone in the target area. Stone Call summons adds to the fight that will turn into stone upon death, dealing AoE damage and activating a 30-second regeneration timer. Only Stone Shattering Leap can finish these guys off for good, so in a perfect world you want all 6 stone formed adds in the target area and no other players. But when Echelon reaches 100 energy, he's going to debuff the entire party with Curse of Stone. This will slow you over 5 seconds and then stun you, making the positioning of Stone Shattering Leap a very bad time for everyone involved. If you can dispel curses, it will be wise to dispel the player trying to position for the leap. The third boss is High Adjudicator Aleez. She'll keep throwing out bolts of power on the tank and volleys of power on the group. Both of these are interruptible, but prioritise kicking the volley. Your healer will thank you. She'll occasionally channel Anima Fountain, putting big swirlies at players' locations. Just scoot out of them. The dangerous mechanic in this fight is Spectral Procession. An invulnerable ghost will spawn and fixate a random player, causing somewhat deadly ticking damage to everyone and extremely deadly ticking damage to anyone in melee range. The fixated player needs to kite the ghost into a full anima vessel, these red glowy canisters in the corners of the room. This will despawn the ghost and drain the container so that it cannot be used again. You can tell a container is empty because it's no longer red and glowy. Finally, we meet up with Lord Chamberlain and his closest friends, his 4 statues of Daddy Denathrius. He'll use Telekinetic Toss to hurl one of these statues in a straight line across the arena. Look to see which way the statue is facing and don't be in front of it. Unleashed Suffering is just a standard frontal cone attack for you to dodge. Stigma of Pride is a heavy single target dot that ramps up damage significantly over 18 seconds. If you don't have someone that can remove it, your healer is going to have a bad time. The last thing to watch out for is Chamberlain's Chorus, his deadly barrage of mechanics where he'll first teleport to the centre of the room and pull all the statues into a loose ring around him before firing them out directly away from himself. As a general rule, don't be in the path of a moving statue. The final part of the chorus is Ritual of Woe, where Chamberlain will attempt to channel a beam to all 4 statues. While any of those beams are on a statue, the party will take large ticking damage, so 4 different players are going to need to stand in the path of those beams to soak them. And that's it. That's the Halls of Atonement on Mythic difficulty. I'm planning on making many more guides on all things Shadowlands, so if you want to see more like this, subscribe to the channel so that you can see when I'm posting new videos. Let me know in the comments if you found the guide useful or what you think of the dungeon in general. And until next time, thanks for watching, take care, and good luck in your runs.